I am super excited to reveal this, but I am moving out again. And guess what? I have a very nice guest house with a 6-car garage that I'm going to be moving into within this video, so you guys can see exactly what's going on in my life and where we're upgrading to, fortunately, due to my grandma. So I get this awesome guest house, 6-car garage, and it's almost like a shop. We're pulling into it right now to give you all the full tour. To give you all the full tour of the garage, even though it is raining here. The crazy thing is that we have a hurricane coming to Florida right now, and the sun hasn't set yet. It's about 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's pitch black outside pretty much. But I pulled Sully in here to give reference to see how big it is. I say 6-car garage, but you realistically could fit 8 if you park them sideways like that and stack them all the way to the front. Owner of this house, who actually sold it to my grandmother, who my grandma is then renting this out to me along with the guest house, kept a lot of stuff here. So he didn't take everything. The wiring, I mean, painting supplies, rafters with Christmas lights, and then we have a battery here. I bet this is for the lawnmower that he also left. Whole bunch of other stuff, chainsaw, we're not gonna be using that. And we have some car parts here. What is that sign, guys? Am I tripping or is that a Buick? I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff here, a lot of lore from back then. I'm not going to be removing any of this stuff because it gives it that really nice homey feeling, and it just makes it a lot nicer than these modern garages that have black walls, epoxy floors, hexagon lights, although I probably want to do hexagon lights, but I just like the original homey feeling to it. It feels like a early 2000s garage. Sorts of bolts, screws, tools. We've got a vise. That's useful, and a whole bunch of other things here, hammers. So he left me some tools, and then right around the corner here, he was a big Corvette fan, he owned a Corvette, we have an office with an AC unit. So this is the office, filing cabinets, desk, and then a little wall unit. The instructions for the lawnmower that was left from behind, I was trying to research when this thing came out, and I actually think it came out in 1991, right? So we also have a paper here. I wonder if this was like when he bought it, the quote. Oh wow, he bought it 93. That's crazy. This was bought in 93, 11/1/93. He paid $2,000 for this from a lawnmower shop, and we've got all the instruction manuals here. So snapper versus dirt, an illustration of how dirt can damage your engine, and instructions for everything. Here is, will this thing start? I don't know if it has gas in it. I don't know how to operate one of these. It actually has a choke. You can see that right here. So it's got a both a bunny and a rabbit, or a turtle, I meant to say. So you got the bunny on top or a rabbit, turtle on the bottom. That is the choke. You can manipulate it like that. I don't know what that does, but we can try and start it right now and see if it'll start up. So crank but no start. That probably means that there is no gas in it. But I will get it started within this video, and then I'll show you guys the full tour of the house and the move-in process with all the cars coming here. So I gotta bring all my tools, everything out of my mom's house, and move it to my place because we finally have somewhere to stay. And the main objective here for this video is to get the snapper driving and functional. It's got 12.5 horsepower, so it's got some real horses there, and you can see that on the actual motor. So you can see that 12.5 horsepower. This puppy's gonna be kicking. The next day. Lawnmower today from some new information that I got, and I pulled the battery out, and look at this. That probably wasn't like that yesterday when I tried to start this thing, so that's very strange. Some sort of like acid, battery acid all over the place too, so I wonder if this thing like kind of exploded when I was trying to crank it the other day. Yeah, that's not good. We need a new wire or else this thing's not gonna start. It's completely fried. Checked out where that ground wire goes to, and it is literally just a ground that goes to a nut. So I think if I get a new wire to replace that one and then jump the battery, I think we might be good. But that's super weird how that happened because yesterday it was cranking. If anything, maybe like the wire was rotted, and then when I pulled the battery out, it just completely severed it. So that shouldn't happen, but I mean, this thing is ancient. Picked up my brand new 6-gauge cable, got it on there. I'm gonna tighten it down in just a second. And this definitely looks like a rat because it's gnawed through not only on one side, but both sides. But I think this is the fix. We'll just tighten this down and then we should be technically good to go. To take the nut off of the stud that it was grounded on, like the entire battery, and it just snaps. So we're gonna have to use a different ground. No worries, we can relocate it. There are plenty of good grounds here. That's for the guys that are interested in learning how this stuff actually works or how I completed this repair. So now we've got the new ground on there. I ran it through the middle and now it is grounded to the top of the carb right there. So I took a piece of sandpaper and took a lot of the painted area down so it was bare metal. So now we have a good ground right there. This should work. Let's see if she has, yeah, there we go. So it was that problem this entire time. I feel like this thing is gonna start now. The gas cap off, there is no gas in there, but apparently when you start it, you need to put it in the choke. So that's why I put the lever all the way up. Let's get some gas and start her. All right, let's fill her up. Alrighty, fingers crossed that she'll start now. So much dirt, but welcome to my new garage. I don't know where I last picked up this vlog just because we had the hurricane come and I really was trying to show you all storing the cars in here, seeing how many cars I could fit in here within this vlog. But obviously since the hurricane came, I had to move all of them here out of the driveway and get them to safety. And we basically did that in that video. I can work on my cars here, not get harassed. Yesterday I was dialing the 2-step on that car and nobody complained because we're kind of like far away from neighbors. We've got plenty of room here. So this is a major step up to what I had before with tons of space. I'll show you all a video I made on that a long time ago. So let's go ahead and check this out. So this is the kitchen. Kind of strange though, you have nowhere to cook, but you have a fridge and a microwave. And obviously this is like the living room area. This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. And yeah, you have the pool out back, which is basically my grandma's. Got the couch, and then over here is the single bedroom. That TV has to be from like 2000. Here's the bathroom and shower. Then you have another room, which is an office. Bro, what's up with the electricity here? Did not work? I will take that as a no. Oh, never mind, it uses this switch. This is the patio area out back. So you guys got the full tour of the actual living space because I'm actually subleasing it. I had to help out my family. They said they have like somebody working for them or a partner. My stepdad specifically for restaurants. So he is subleasing that for me right now. I pay $1,000 a month to my grandma to have the garage and that right there. But that was supposed to be my living space. If he's living in there, then obviously I can't live there. It's only gonna be for 3 months. He's paying me $1,100, so I make $100 a month and I still have access to the garage. Basically a free garage for 3 months, and then I will move in there once he leaves or if he decides to renew. We'll see. Really like about this place is that it has unlimited potential. We even have our own sink. I could possibly do some plumbing to get a bathroom in here, maybe in the office. I mean, the world is mine.
3 days later.
You know, we need to really see what the lawnmower can do in the quarter mile. Acceleration wise, it doesn't hit 60 miles an hour, so we can't do a 0 to 60, but we can measure the quarter mile. So we're gonna do that right now with the draggy. My guess is around 55 seconds. We'll see in just a second, I guess. Let's do it.
Quarter mile.
For this garage and the first modification, I'm installing some red LEDs in the Turbo Mustang, but I'm running the wires right now. I've got them all hidden throughout the trim. You can't see them at all whatsoever. And then I'm going to drill into the dash and add a switch right here, which is why I ran and hid all the wires. So this is going to be the switch. It's going to sit right there. It's going to turn the LEDs on and off. I did all this wiring by myself. So far I've got this ran from the battery, and then the LEDs are sitting up top there. They look super sick. So whenever I do burnouts and stuff and come rolling out of the burnout, the interior of the car is going to be glowing red. It's going to look nice. So this is our power. Let's get that soldered. I'm alive because I wanted to show everyone my new switch and my lighting setup, and I kept blowing fuses out. So I was like, what's going on here? I need help. Thankfully, 3 people jumped in there. Thank you, Bad AZL1. I can't say the full name. You guys know why. DDC, Monkey, and also Noah. Noah is a longtime supporter of mine. Big thanks to all 3 of you. You guys pointed me in the right direction to getting this right. Now we have the switch all powered. So the problem I had was because I needed 1 wire going to the battery, right? And that wire would go to 1 prong on the switch. I was trying to put a ground on the switch. That was wrong. So 1 wire to the battery going to the switch, and then another positive wire going to the switch to the actual light. So that was my mistake on the wiring. I figured it out now. It works. We need to drill the dash still. So let's get that done. Thanks to the guys in the live. We got this. 100% functional. Check it out. So now we're just gonna push this guy in and we should be done here. I think that is perfect. I could have done the hole a little bit better, but now we have an operable switch, which is sick. Not gonna lie, it does look pretty cool. From the inside too, so this is a pretty cool DIY project. If you guys like my new garage, I'm looking forward to showing you what I build in here and my projects. So if you like more DIY projects like that or want to see more of that, let me know in the comment section below. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Have a good one.